Welcome everyone to Windsor, Ontario for today's action for OCAA Women's Volleyball. It's senior day as the St. Clair Saints host the Conestoga Condors. I'm Justin Brentz as we get set for today's tilt. These are the second and third place teams in the OCAA West. St. Clair trying to close up the ground against the undefeated Humber Hawks. Conestoga looking to play spoiler. At worst, St. Clair is in position to finish second in the seeding entering today's action. Both teams just about all set to go for today's action. Let's take a look at the starters. First with the Condors. They had a two-game losing stint in the middle of January, but bounced back last time. Then it's in the lineup for them. Olivia Benson alongside Amanda Legou. Start alongside Kyla Namtu. Also in the lineup today is Holly Phipps. Now with Rachel Odell. Also in the lineup today, Bianca Marchetti and Sierra Grant. For the St. Clair Saints, it's Emma Clements starting alongside Michaela Stonks, Kiana Huggins, along with Jordan Beneteau, Harley Smith, and Brianne Hobbin. Round out the lineup for today. The graduating seniors this senior day for the women's volleyball team, Kiana Huggins and Jordan Beneteau. Your referees, first and second levels of them should say, have now swapped roles for this second of the two volleyball matchups today, as we're just about set for today's action. The St. Clair Saints looking to build off what's been a stellar season with 13 wins. Just the two losses, including winning every game in 2024 so far. Emma Clement starts us off. We're underway from Windsor. Starting things off with a swing, bounce back off the libero. Crossed up, swung down, too strong. Conestoga point to start. Let's take a look at the player watch. For today, it's Kiana Huggins versus Rachel Odell. Fourth best kill getter in Huggins. Leading the way this season in the province is Odell, including kills per set, nearly 4% entering the day. Serving to start things off, Bianca Marchetti with a good swing. Bianca Marchetti starting things off with a 2-love start for Conestoga. She leads the way for the team in aces, 65. She's the only player averaging more than an ace per set this year. However, that's a service error. Coming into today, Condor seventh in that total, 216. Back to serve, Kiana Huggins, the star of the St. Clair Saints offense much of the way with 177 kills. Played by Marchetti. Well, Clements quick setup, poked loose by Beneteau, and a net violation. Beneteau going face first into the meshing. 3 serving 1. Early in this one, you're watching We Digital for coverage of OCAA Women's Volleyball. Played well, aced well. Kylie Namtu. So the first-year player from Port Colborne getting the ace. Give Conestoga a 3-point advantage. 2. Nearly shanked up. Stocks. Bump back to Hobbin. Hobbin too strong and out. No touch from the Condors. That touch upon Namtu. She's a part of a team that has a lot of aces as a whole. 168. As a grouping, that's the third most in the province. And a service error. Namtu not able to add to her 12 aces coming into today there. As back to serve this time for St. Clair, it's Harley Smith. Smith has a couple aces at the line to the season. Poked up at the net. Played back for the C-ball. Odell on the swing. Back into the blocker. Conestoga point. And the Condors are soaring to start. Third best blocking team in the province. Keeping things difficult to start. It's Benson back again. Their first-year player from Cambridge into the net and off a face. 3 serving 6. That brings Jordan Beneteau back. The other with graduating seniors coming into today. Beneteau seen an increase in playing time, especially in the new year. 12 matches appeared in 22 sets. Blocked by Nickel. Krista Nickel gets the block. The team's second most blocker. Able to get St. Clair the serve back. 4 serving 6. Beneteau 3 aces, 10 kills this year. Making another ace there. Jordan Beneteau gets the ace. St. Clair with a chance to tie early here in this first set. Played low by the libero. And a joust. We won inconclusively. Bounce set from Phipps. Down to the turf. Not able to get the pancake down as Huggins. So, this time it's Rachel Odell. Getting herself a kill, and now she's to the line. What a stellar first campaign. First-year player from Richmond Hill. And an error. So serve receive. Already becoming a potential talking point after this first set already. This time, Hobbin. Receive well. Go. Trying to get the shank that time. Marchetti floated back. Pancake dig by Hago. Back over for the reset. Pass by Legault. Off 2 blockers for the tool. Condor scoring solid points here. Coming off a victory against Mohawk over the week. There's a look as it hit the antenna from the blockers. Conestoga won in straight sets against the Mountaineers just a few days ago. Huggins stuffed on the first swing attempt. Second, this time gets it off the edge of a blocker and down. 7 serving 8. That brings back Nickel. Krista Nickel, we talked about her blocking skills already this season. And it's overpassed on the receive. Quick swing stuffed. No balls to go to. Harley Smith stuffed on the block. And I'm sorry, I just had to pause because I think the Condors brought a boom box and are playing it upstairs. St. Clair point from Huggins. 8 serving 9. So, for those who may be confused on what voice or what noise, the Condors men's team apparently brought a boom box to cheer on the women's team for points upstairs. Speaking of points, they don't play this time. It's 10 serving 8. Marchetti. It's her second stint at the line. Second of 2 players from Richmond Hill, originally from JBCH. Huggins the receive. They're looking for Beneteau. They get it off Beneteau. Back to serve now is Huggins. Huggins also has been a solid server this year. 33 aces. That's a team high. And 2 out that time. 11 serving 9. It's Namtu's turn again. Touch back on Namtu. 33 kills this year. 40 cents coming in. It's also been a solid blocker with 7. Clements this time is set. Hobbin swings it off of Legault. Free to cross by Odell. Clements looking, the swing from Hobbin. Flags raised, no touch, Conestoga point. And the Condors starting off strong here, forcing a lot of mistakes early. 12 serving 9. And speaking of mistakes, there's one back. And back again is Smith. Now Smith again has been amongst those trying to increase the playing time. This is her 6th match of the season. Trying to get her involved, especially in the assist game coming in. She's got 2 aces on the year. Clements, meanwhile, setting things up. Push back that time from Beneteau. A tight setup. Not able to clear it that time is Benson. Continuing to go back and forth as that was a tough angle in the first place. Smith. Clips a bit of the net. Pass up from Legault. Poked across. Coach Milling wanted that call for antenna. Instead, Conestoga point. And now the Saints are trying to appeal to the second ref. And it looks like the point stands regardless. Conestoga up by 2. Benson. And that's a service error. And that has, intriguingly enough, been a building characteristic today. Men's team had the same issues for both sides. The matchup that swapped the positions of the OCA's top team in the West. A joust won by Nickel. Reset for Hubben. Played off the libero of Phipps. Trying to see ball it across that time, Odell. Looking for the pipe. Hubben regrouped. Trying to pump it to the corner. Unfortunately, too strong. 13 all. So the tug of war building up here. 13 apiece again. Oh, down off the edge for the ace. Jordan Beneteau picks herself up an ace. And now St. Clair for the first time, really this entire match, leading in a set. It's the net back again. Marchetti, poke back out of the range of Beneteau. 14 apiece. Rotation number 3 for the Condors. It's Marchetti to the line. Played off Stocks. Clements with a lengthy setup. Hubben having to run forward there. Goes, sets up, and mistimed Marchetti. Marchetti off on the timing. St. Clair point. Those error numbers after the first set going to be very intriguing to look at. Hubben shanked by Grant. Sierra Grant not able to get a control on that one. Timeout called. St. Clair up 16-14. Conestoga uses their first. Let's take a look at the West. And in regards to the women's side coming into today, it's a much different picture. Well, first things first, we can now tell you that with the 16-0 mark, it's basically near done for. Humber, undefeated so far. St. Clair needs a lot to happen, including 3 consecutive wins and a 2 straight Humber loss streak for them to have a shot at taking over first. Keep in mind, St. Clair lost to Humber early on in December. Conestoga, meanwhile, they're in a critical battle for their seeding. A loss today drops them into the clutches of the Mountaineers and the Royals. A win gets them some breathing room potentially from the Niagara Knights. So a lot is at stake for seeding for Conestoga more so. St. Clair can't drop any lower than second in the West. Out of the timeout, 16-14 is your score. St. Clair with the advantage. And with serve. Back to serve is Hobbin. She's got 67 kills this year, 13 aces. Got another there. Brianna Hobbin with a quick start out of time. And a substitution from Conestoga. Coming out, Odell. Coming in is Peyton Zimmerman. Played this time by Phipps. Quick setup. Marchetti gets it over. Quick bounce back on the overpass. The 6'1" Sierra Grant able to get the hops. And that's to the delight of the men's team, apparently. To here. Grant. Ace! 2 consecutive points scored by Sierra Grant in her 7th start of the year. Those men's players are very pumped up after taking over the men's West lead. Nickel trying to paint the line, got it. St. Clair still holds on to the advantage. (18-16). Nickel. Played up by Go. Bump back over by Nantu, and Nickel can't get it back over. (17 serving 18). Yeah, just couldn't get it over the net, and Nickel not in position to try and punch it over for free. Let go. The serve, Clements. Taps softly. Popped up, set up by Lego again. Rejected well. Pumped over by Huggins. This time it's Benson. Played by Clements. Long setup for Huggins. Reset. Pass up, it's Phipps on the set. St. Clair point, and Tana waving. And St. Clair looking to make a change here. Up by 2. Coming out is Jordan Beneteau. Ashley Malenko coming in. And back to serve again is Clements. Clements this season, 350 assists, 7.9 a set. And some troubles, it's a double touch. 4 touch, in fact, the signal. They say both the Condors touched it in quick succession there. Clements with the 3-point cushion. Quick set back. Benson! What a diving dig! Kept alive that time off Smith. Looking back to Malenko. Try to go outside. A little too far. And it looks like an hour change. As Marchetti goes to the line, Odell comes back in. Jump serve, laid off Stocks. Clements the running set, Huggins forced to misdirect. Twisting back into the net, Odell can't get it over. 21 serving 18, closing stages of the first set of play. We're so glad to have you with us once again from the Sportsplex, the final home game of the regular season for volleyball. In total, postseason starting off in about a week and a half's time. Stocks, Hobbin, played up Odell. Regrouped Odell again, painting the line again. Conestoga is just not going away yet. It's Namtu, this time the server. Received by Hobbin. She comes back and doesn't get it over the net. Off the St. Clair Saints logo on the meshing. 20 serving 21. Tube again. Forcing a big track up from Hobbin. Malenko stuffed on the block. We're tied at 21. Timeout, St. Clair. Block party, Conestoga. That leaves one timeout remaining per side. Here's a look, Malenko not able to get over the fingertips of the 6'1" Rachel Odell. Let's take a look at some stat lines coming in. For Conestoga per set, 9.78 kills percent, that's in the top 10. Assist-wise, 8.88. Block-wise, they're 8th best to 1.5. Ace-wise, they're in the top 5 with about 40 a set. Digs, they are in the basement. They are the basement. 10.89. St. Clair, meanwhile, they try and talk things over and try and get some momentum back and fast. Keep in mind, they are the second best kill team in the province by set. Assist-wise, second best in the province. Block-wise, third best. Ace-wise, second best. Dig-wise, 14th best, so a little higher here to the Cannibals. That being said, though, all set to get back underway. Nam to the server. Played very low. And Malenko just flings it over. It's back to Benson. Initial dig by Clement. Swing by Hobbin. Off the touch, Brianne Hobbin gives St. Clair the lead. And just out of position by a touch was Namtu. 22 serving 21. Time Smith. Quick swing, Huggins, 2 touches, heads up, play by Nickel. Fake for Grant, blocked is Odell. Did they get the tool? They did. Back even up at 22. Olivia Benson back. Kelly McGuire, the coach for this program as well, like the men's side. Most of the team first-year players. And that's a service error. So a very young squad for Conestoga this year. They have 9 first-year players part of the roster. Pop back, push back by Benson. Clements looking for Hobbin. Through a touch, no. Marchetti was close, but it's 23 all. And a change. Beneteau coming back in for this serve, coming up for Marchetti, or rather for Odell. High loft, played by Huggins. Clements, Hobbin, dug well by Odell. Free situation off the libero, Phipps. Hobbin, this time tooled away. St. Clair point, possible set point. And it doesn't look like a timeout's coming here. Coach McGuire letting this ride. Pattern's gone back and forth. Near joust as Grant tapped it. Huggins off the block. Good recovery, Marchetti. Bounce back again. Overpassed again. Dug again on an overpass again. Huggins, one hand, tied by Benson. Trying to free it, not freed enough by Phipps. And the St. Clair Saints win set number 1, 25-23. You're watching We Digital. The Saints are up 1 set to love.
Mont's On Time Express has all of your delivery needs covered with a fleet of 50 vehicles, including cargo and sprinter vans, along with 24-foot straight trucks. It doesn't matter if the freight is big or small. Mont's On Time Express can guarantee safe and prompt delivery service throughout Canada and the United States. Licensed to broker freight throughout North America, Mont's On Time Express features same-day delivery service, along with a state-of-the-art dispatching system and live GPS tracking assistance. Mont's is fully insured and Canadian bonded and has certifications with FAST, CTAT, PIP, and SmartWay. Mont's On Time Express is open 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. To get your delivery moving, contact Mont's On Time Express at www.montsontime.ca or call toll-free at 877-250-8282.
Tickets are on sale now for the 17th Annual Westby Awards on Tuesday, April 30th. The Kubota Club will be filled with local athletes, teams, and coaches just waiting to hear their names announced as a nominee or this year's recipient. You'll even get to hear from golf legend Jack Nicklaus, but you have to have a ticket. Tickets are available at westbytickets@gmail.com. Don't wait, or you might just miss your chance to be a part of history.
College, rather. But he was also an All-American, second team in this time to right. Forward back line this time. Hits across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down.
Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake, and the booking a trip to the prairies.
Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor as we continue on with our coverage of OCAA Women's Volleyball. Justin Prince with you as we get set for the second set of play. St. Clair just getting ahead of the Condors to win 25-23. And that set could have gone either way with how dramatic a lot of those points played out. It came down to one free attempt, not getting over. One of the lengthiest rallies of the match, Holly Phipps was the one trying to get it over at the time. Leading the way so far today for St. Clair, 2 kills per apiece for Huggins, Beneteau, and Hobbin. Meanwhile, it's Odell with 3 kills for Conestoga. Getting set for set number 2. It is Legault back underway. Blocked by Nickel. And able to get it through for the first point of the set. St. Clair sets up for the serve with Clements. And flag raised, out. Just a touch over, one apiece. Marchetti back this time. Ketty point off Stocks. Clement. And not able to twist around is Beneteau. 2-1 here in the second set. Glad to have you with us once again here on Weed the Door. Stocks. Clement for Nickel. Too strong, no touch. 3 serving 1. Similar to the first set, things starting very slow for St. Clair. Marchetti. Oh, and Stocks pushed out of the way this time. Listered across. Phipps, the setup. That time swung by Odell. Back Nickel. 2 touches, out. Phipps and company not able to control the swing. 3 serving 2. 2 serving 3. Huggins, the server. Played up. Odell in the back for the kill. Rachel Odell able to set the table this time for Namtu. Nearly flared up by Hobbin. Hobbin, C-ball. Play back. Tracking back is Benson. Huggins. Beneteau. Pump back up from Legault. Running play. Received well from Odell. Hobbin blistered off the net. 40 nearly no. Namtu trying to slide after it. And the Saints serve. Down by 1. Nickel, yet again. And so far for Nickel, 1 kill, 1 block. St. Clair point. Merton at 4. And a stellar Nickel serve. Gets her in the ace category. St. Clair had 1 in the first. A tight joust. Picked up this time by the Saints. Swing back. Read well from Hobbin of note. Weissman now in the front line. At size, St. Clair has it fly over all of the height. And they take the lead, 5-4. Nickel. Low beamer. Played close to scores table, free to cross. Go didn't like the spot. Clements, Beneteau. Looked for a touch, doesn't get one, 5-all. So back this time, Benson. Benson has Hobbin read it. Quickly tap, back over by Grant. Sierra Grant. Credit for the point this time. And neither side quite give it in. And now Huggins wants a clarification. Joanne Milne, the head coach for St. Clair, asking in terms of the reasoning for the point. Quickly brushed aside. 6-5. Stalks reading it. Weissman! Weissman, the second-year player from Amherstburg on the swing. And able to get the kill through the crowd. Now it's Beneteau back. 2 kills, 1 ace earlier. And with the tip of the net, it's a tip to the ace category. And this one clipping the net. That's the second ace via net clip today. And speaking of the net, into the net it goes. Of note, just before that serve, Coach Kelly McGuire had half-jokingly asked for a net review. I believe he's now retracted that review. Odell. Oh, and everyone pointing at the spot. It's an ace. 8 serving 7 on the ace from Rachel Odell. She sets up 2 steps from the middle, looking to the corner. Played by Huggins, an overpass. Quick pass back. Marchetti blocked. Reset this time for a free for Benson. Clements for Weissman. Down for the kill. And again, these passes, for the most part, all day so far, at least in this one, have been pretty short. Trying to keep things pretty close on the passing. Out it goes, service error. This time, it's Grant. She prefers near side looking flat palm. And, well, that went the complete opposite way of the plan. It hits Legault instead. 9-all. It's Wiseman for her first serve today. She didn't start things out today. It's their 43rd set appeared into the season. 17 aces. Freed across by Marchetti. Looking ahead, Nichols stuffed at the line. Marchetti with the block. 10 serving 9. It's Legault. She now flat palms it. Clements. The swing. Huggins. Trouble. Phipps couldn't reach for it. 10-all. And right into the angle of Flamer. Harper sends one of our cameramen. Clements into the net. Marchetti now gets a turn. It's her second stand of the line, already with an ace and a couple kills. Jump serve and a laser! Marchetti gets Conestoga a buffer. And a party continuing. Some of the St. Clair, actually, let me check my phrasing. Some of the Conestoga men players have now picked up Saints Nation t-shirts to blend in as Saints fans. Only in the OCAA. Service error. And a substitution, Kyla Pacheco coming in. And as Huggins gets ready for the serve, it looks like the Conestoga men's team has been warned for the boombox. Over by Odell. Stonks. Kick back. Benito for the tour. All. And it's continued to stay razor tight. Received well by Marchetti. Going back on a dive. Kept alive by Clemens and Coach Ost. St. Clair wanted a whistle. They don't get one. Regrouped into a block. Benito with the stuff. Timeout, Conestoga. And St. Clair trying to get in on this block party business. Nickel gets a piece as well. 13-12. And believe it's time to answer the question, what did the numbers look like on errors? 5-2 on the attack side. There's the big one in the service game. 7-1. When you are having 7 service errors and you lose by 2, well, you do the math. Even when you factor in the attack errors, that's going to make it very difficult to win a set when you lose by the margin of your service errors. In turn, though, the kills have been tight. Outside of that, the ace is tight. The blocking game pretty tight. St. Clair with more digs. They've been sent scrambling on several of these long rallies today. Conestoga with 1 timeout remaining in set 2. St. Clair up by 1 as both teams come out of the huddles. Huggins Now gets set again. Several of the men's players in the backdrop watching along from the stands. And Huggins with a false start. The PA system did not shut off yet. Played this time by Phipps. Odell, and a dive for the dig. Doesn't go. So tied up at 13. Once again, it's Namtu. Slow receive. Clements a tight set for Hubben. Dug from the back. Recharged into Huggins. Played off the net. Free by Stocks. One change it appears with Pacheco. Not able to get it over. That time, down on the ground. There's a look at Pacheco. And immediately ready on the Hubben. Nickel the server. And looking for a very tight setup. Not going to get it. Benson trying to sprint to it. So nearly got shanked Foley. 15 serving, 13. Nickel. Low receive, and this time a net violation called on the near side against Odell. Now, one of the main asterisks to Odell's stat lines, with the timeout being taken here, it's been the error count. 86 coming from Odell as the leading attack. On the jump. A long setup. A lengthy heads up, but net violation. 17-13. St. Clair with a lot of the momentum this second set, and that's why. The tides are changing. The momentum is drifting quickly to St. Clair. Nickel. Low serve and shanked. Pacheco this time with a problem. 19-13. And Nickel put up a stellar run to the line. That ends here. It ends though with a 5-point cushion. 14 serving 19. It's Benson. Saints get upright. Clements. Back to Wiseman. Hobben tools it. No. Hit part of the net. And here's the reason. Yes, it did bounce off the antenna. Off the net more than the Condors. Out. Lead back up to 5. Serving 15. Beneteau this time. Phipps plays it. Over by Benson. Clements tried to toss it. Well, the toss didn't even get close. And we have a change. Marchetti coming in. Pacheco, 5'7", outside hitter, out. Odell at the line. Oh, and a very tough receive, doesn't go. The Saints get 3 touches at minimum. But now, Odell is building some momentum at the line. Dell off Huggins. Setting up Paul Wiseman. Dive on by Phipps. St. Clair point. Look back at what happened. Watch after the initial swing. A good dig. But go not ready. And another change for Conestoga. Hayden Zimmerman in for a second time. The first-year player from Waterdown. Straight up, played by Phipps. And a dive to the corner, flag straight up. Marchetti, too strong, hit the official before the ground, they say. Now it's Brianna Hobbin. So far, Hobbin, 2 kills. Trying to time it up to the back. Marchetti again, airmails it. And all the momentum seems to be in St. Clair's court. And a rare rotation error. That's the first of this entire year. Conestoga did not get the rotation correct, the officials say. They are now confirming that on the card. And if I'm looking at who is where, I think they say there's at least 2 or 3 in the wrong spot. Possible set point. And they figured out where the rotation error may have been there. Hobbin played low. And shanked around off the blockers. Conestoga fends off 1 point. It's not over yet, though. It's second set point. And the flat palm server of Grant back up. Played by Stocks. Clements. Wiseman. And a diving dig. Free situation. Benson. Clements, the set. Huggins, the swing. Huggins out. No touch. Coach Milling has made it clear in situations like this she's been comfortable letting the momentum ride. Huggins, Clements, back to Wiseman. There's the set. 25-19. 2 straight sets won by the Saints. You're watching We Digital. St. Clair up 2 sets to love.
Tickets are on sale now for the 17th Annual Westby Awards on Tuesday, April 30th. The Komodo Club will be filled with local athletes, teams, and coaches just waiting to hear their names announced as a nominee or this year's recipient. You'll even get to hear from golf legend Jack Nicklaus, but you have to have a ticket. Tickets are available at westbytickets@gmail.com. Don't wait, or you might just miss your chance to be a part of history.
But he was also an All-American, second team in this time to right. Forward back line this time.
Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down. Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
Every child should learn how to swim, for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor as we get set for the third set of play here in LaRose City. 25-19 was how set 2 closed out. St. Clair up 2 sets to love here at the Sportsplex. And if St. Clair closes things out, it'd be their 5th straight win of the season. Still too early to tell, but keep in mind, in the midst of the previous 4 matches for the St. Clair Saints, they've dropped just 1 set in the stretch. Here's a look at some of the previous plays from the last set. The Condors made things challenging early on for the St. Clair momentum spurt to end out the set. The Condors, mind you, being led by the charge of a couple. Just about all set to go. Clements getting back underway with the serve. And Shank to start. And McClement so far today, 14 assists for the Saints. He's had a couple errors at the service line, but he's also picked up several digs. Played well on the receive. Huggins the swing. Gets the point. To love already. Huggins barely getting the line. And that brings Clements back again. Good receive at this time. Calling for it that time was Beneteau. Huggins. Swing across. And to the grandstands in the student section. 3 consecutive St. Clair points. St. Clair today as a group, picking up 7 aces in the first 2 sets alone. And a good receive again. And a long swing, 3 touch, goes out of the antenna. So back to serve this time is Marchetti. Marchetti with 2 aces, or rather 2, yes indeed 2 aces, along with the 2 kills. O'Dell with 5 kills leading the way. And picked up well, not over the net well. Beneteau trying to soft touch it across. And now it's Marchetti back again. Marchetti's also been effective part of the blocking game, part of team's 5 blocks. See well. Beneteau. Read back by the libero. To 2 blocks. Bounced and popped over. The overpass leads to the Saints point for serving 2. Look back again, that time Nickel and Huggins, a part of the blocking committee. Huggins, 3 kills so far. Looking across is O'Dell, and out again, no touch. And everything is coming up St. Clair. Condors leaving space at the back. And that's why. Too strong from Huggins. Nam2 to serve. 2 1 of 3. Condors with aces today. She's got one. And a service error. That was a problem in the first set. Quite down in the second. It's Louding up again in the third. Now it's Nickel. And that just about hit the floor on the pancake receive. Wiseman swings it, gets it for the kill. Seven serving three. And remember, Nichols already had one lengthy stint at the line today, nearly shanked. And Wiseman there for the block. Condors elect to try and dive back instead of going for the tool. Nickel, Clements for Hobbin. She goes for the tool. Net violation. That was close to the intent out regardless. Conestoga does have a change in that we haven't touched on yet, and Haley McIntosh. She'll talk things over in turn. The rest of her team. With the timeout, Conestoga, 8-3 Saints early in the third set. So the St. Clair Saints starting off the third set on Flango when it comes to serve receive. A big part of the adjustment seems to be trying to go through Rachel Odell. St. Clair's offense going through Emma Clements this season. It's not 5,250, but the impact for much of the way has been like that in assists per set. 7.95 is second best in the province, by the way. The number itself is 350. So it's been a strong season for her. Meanwhile, you compare that to one of the counterparts for setting in the crowd, and Legault. Touch upon that more in a little bit. She's been trying to spread things apart, but has had a tough time in this past couple sets today. Nickel. Once again, looks to serve it away. Three in the back, three close. And looking for it out, it is out. Conestoga gets the point. So now it's McIntosh with her first serve of the game. This is her 11th match appeared in this season. A negative hit percentage, 7 kills, 8 errors. And an ace to her credit now. That's her 5th this season. So the change to try and see if things, well, change. Starts well. Popped up by Clements. Hobbin, kill. Brianna Hobbin on the strike. And nobody in that quadrant. That brings Beneteau to serve. Played this time by McIntosh. Free situation for Conestoga. Clements sets it up. Huggins can't get over. And the attack error gives Conestoga once again the serve. 6 serving 9. Let's touch upon by Odell today. Leads the way for the team in kills. The top attackers in the province. He's had 5 digs today as well. And flag raised for a service error. Just a touch too strong. Back again is Hobbin. Played up by McIntosh. Flat palm across and out again. Things just aren't coming together the same for the Condors compared to the first set here. Hobbin clipping the net this time. Popped up for McIntosh. And that goes over for an attack error. Too strong again. Twelve serving 6 here in this third set. Hobbin. Oh, and an ace. McIntosh played a beat on that one. There was a chance that would have gone out if not played. There were a couple shouts of out before. That doesn't go over, and that is a service error. St. Clair making a change. Adriana Carl, first year player from Holy Names, is in. Coming out, Ryan Hobbin. Flat palmed, received low by Huggins. Back to Weisman for the kill. The cushion back to 7 with the Weisman thunder strike. She's the one to serve now. Last set, she picked up 4 kills. And a service error this time. That's her first today. Now it's Legault's turn. Carl. Overpassed. Free situation. Beneteau called for it. Set back up to Marchetti. Tena waving around again. 15-8. And another change. Pacheco coming back in. Coming out this time is Marchetti. Back to serve is Clements. Received well. See ball. Played by Stocks. Set up for Huggins. Block. Carl. Clements. Coming back. Beneteau. Played off Odell. Trying to aim for the back. Stocks the target this time. Back again. Carl. Down to the floor. Timeout Conestoga. 16-8. The Condors use their final timeout of the set as things have come undone. Let's take a look at the player watch. These are the two we mentioned to keep an eye on today. 3 kills for Huggins, 5 for Odell. The continues about equal. Now this is where it diverges a little bit, is the service game. Huggins, so far, no aces today, but 1 error. 2 for Odell, but 1 error going against her stat line for the Condors. So, that's a look at the top 2 players coming in and how they ranked up and matched up. The tail of the tape. The Saints look to finish the game out here. This matchup's gone fairly quickly, but now St. Clair looks to get it quickly done for straight sets. If they do that, it'd be their 4th in 5 matches, with the matchup ending with a straight sets victory. 6 in their past 8. And another ace on the shank. The Condors trying to make some adjustments here. Clements this time the server. This time a good receive. Play for McIntosh, and another one hits the antenna. And this streak continues. Clements. Played off Phipps. Blocked this time by Nickel. 2 Condors collide. McIntosh got close to a double touch. Huggins twists it, gets the kill. And the lead's now up to double-digit points, 19-8. Close out the schedule for the home side at their home building. Nearly overpassed. And a net violation to add to the tally. And Coach McGuire making an interchange. Zimmerman coming in. Zimmerman taking Odell out. (20-8). And a near overpass again, forcing a free. Carl, Clements, Huggins, point. And the St. Clair Saints just 4 points away from finishing the exclamation point to close out the home schedule. Another change, by the way. Pacheco is now out. Turning is Marchetti. And more trouble again on the ace. Shanked away again. The St. Clair Saints just moments away from their 8th win at home and their 5th straight win on the trot. Their 6th in 7 matches, another ace. What a stretch for Clements. Scatter plot from Conestoga. This time played by Marchetti. Marchetti, this time with a good swing. And finally, the Condors break the run. 9 serving 23. Another change. Odell is back in. Coming out this time is Zimmerman. Stocks, shanks it. Conestoga not going down easily. Despite the deficit now, they still need, well, a lot of points. 13 to close out. Stocks, Clements for Huggins into the block. Reset, they go to nickel this time. Soft touch, a tight set. Odell punch back, and not able to get it back. Clements on the dig. Carl and Beneteau can't trace it. Looking ahead, it's Marchetti. Slide by Carl on the overpass. Oh, 2 Condors mixed up signals. St. Clair mixes up signals. They get them crossed back in time. Possible match point right here. And it comes down to Huggins to slam the door. Another overpass. Good response by Nickel. Back to Odell. Dig by Stocks. Kick back up just inside the antenna. Odell with power blocked. St. Clair takes the win in straight sets. And a dominating one to close out the home schedule for the women's side. 25-11 is how the final set fares out. Post-match coverage coming up in just a few moments. You're watching We Digital. But he was also an All-American, second team. This time to right. Forward back line this time.
Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down. Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake, end up booking a trip to the prairies.
evening, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Welcome back to the St. Clair College Sportsplex on the campus of St. Clair College. OCAA women's volleyball action here on We Digital Productions. I think the women made a statement today. They beat a very good Conestoga squad 3-0. Admittedly, I'm a little surprised. Not that it wasn't tough. It's never easy, but
it's not.
A sweep is a pretty great accomplishment today against this team. Very special day, of course, too. It's Seniors Day here at the college, and we got the best seniors, that's for sure. And one of them is our player of the game. She's always potentially the player of the game. Kiana Huggins joins us on the broadcast. Congratulations on the win, Kiana.
Thank you very much.
And how well do you think the girls played today?
I think we played amazing. I think we put it all out on the floor. We made a lot of defensive plays that we normally don't make, so we just had a heck of a game. And it was really nice to see, especially on Senior Day, we put it all out.
Yeah, we'll get to the senior thing in a minute. I hate talking about Seniors Day because that means we're kind of saying goodbye. Not yet, but it's coming.
Yes, it is,
inevitable.
Unfortunately.
It's inevitable, but it's a good thing, I guess. You know, we're late in the season here, and we're talking before coming on air here. You know, boy, oh boy, the girls look pretty good, and you're not that far from the playoffs. You know, this team just keeps growing and growing and growing. I think you're 13-2 now, or 14-2.
Yes, I think
like
so.
That.
Yeah,
you know,
really good season.
You've locked in a home playoff game for sure, which is nice, and that's why it's not your last game.
I know, we got one more.
That's a beautiful thing. I guess, you know, when you get into the last couple of games here, where do you got to go with it? What do you work on?
I think we just work on our blocking and defense relationship a lot. I know today I was kind of off a little bit with my blocking, but we had good defenders behind me, which made it a lot easier. And then it's just the little things, like making our serves tougher, placement, decision making, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, there was really not a lot of errors at all. It was pretty almost like a flawless game here. What do you think, I guess, is bringing that on? You know, where the team is at. Obviously, it's a full season where you get to develop, but what do you think has brought the girls to this point and playing at this level right now?
I honestly just think the love for each other has brought us a lot closer, and it makes it a lot easier to play with each other because we know that anybody on the bench could come on and take a step up and do really well together.
We have maybe you can introduce this young lady here.
This is Haley. She is my biggest fan, and I love her so much, and I don't want to leave her. Okay. But she's just one of the coach's daughters, and she's always here. She's been here since she was born. My favorite.
We see her running around, hustling, doing things. So
yeah, she's always around.
She's a big part of it. That's
Hopefully
for sure.
she plays here one day, right?
Yes. We got to get her into that Saint. Well, she's got the Saint shirt already. So
she does.
That's a good sign. We might have a hard time keeping her here. Maybe some big-time people after her, but who knows? But let's talk about Seniors Day quickly, Kiana. And I mean, you've done so much, you know, here. When you reflect and just think about, you know, the years here, what comes to mind?
I just think the program in itself is just amazing. I just love being here. The culture's great. Everybody just has so much love for each other, and I don't want to leave, but I got other things to do. Unfortunately, it was a great run for me.
You got your whole life ahead of you still, which is great. And hopefully, I mean, I guess when you choose a college, you hope that you come out growing as a person. Has that happened for you, and you know, has it maybe even been more than what you expected?
I think so. I think I've grown a lot as a person, not only on the court, but off the court as well. It's just I feel like I'm bigger and better every single day. Every time I come in here, I feel like I take something new from not even just the coaches, but also my teammates as well.
Well, they've taken a lot from you as well, so it's a win-win situation, that's for sure. But it's been great watching you play.
Thank you so much.
Our pleasure, that's for sure. And like I said, we got at least one more game here
Yes,
to watch you.
thankfully.
And, we'll enjoy that. But congrats on everything. Thank you for being you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. All right.
Let's go, buddy.
We'll let Kiana go celebrate with her teammates. But yeah, no question about it. Definitely one of the special athletes that have come through the college here. And she'll leave her mark. You know, she's left some really nice building blocks for future Saints teams. That's for sure. So. Everything's in good hands that way. So the story, not so bad today. 1 win, 1 loss. The men unfortunately get tripped up by Conestoga earlier on, but they're still very much in the thick of things. They could still get here and host a home playoff game. We'll have to see how their last couple of games go on the road. The women, as I mentioned, they will definitely host a home game. We'll have more on that later on. Next weekend, though, we're going to be back here. You saw the poster there. We got basketball action. It'll be the final home games of basketball. So we'll have that next weekend for you. Well, there's a game Friday night at 6 p.m. against Canadore, I believe. And then Saturday we're back here for a doubleheader to close out the regular season. So pretty good week of action, that's for sure. And again, we encourage everybody to come to the Sportsplex. When you know there's a Saints game, come to the Sportsplex. It's just a great atmosphere, a great place. And they do such a great job of making the fans part of it and just making it a really good outing for everybody. So if you can't, though, always tune in to We Digital. We're certainly pleased to be a partner here with St. Clair, and we love what we do at the college. And it's been a good ride again this season, much like the several seasons that we were with them beforehand. So we'll do it one more time next weekend. Until then. On behalf of everybody here at We Digital Productions, my name is Dominic Papa. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the weekend. And I'm not even going to say much about the Lions stuff tomorrow because I know here in the Windsor area there are a lot of Lions fans. But it should be a fun Sunday afternoon. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.